yours.
What's going on, people? Good evening, good evening. It is 6:30 our time. Happy to see y'all. What's going on? Hello, Nancy and Tina and Gwen and Nadine and Karen and Linda and Connie and Kathleen and Kathy and Linda and Rowena. And I think I missed other people. I'm sorry if I missed you, but hello. It's a beautiful sunny day here too, Rowena. Hello, Becky. What's going on? Da, 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 da. Where are you from, Gwen? Where are you from? Kimberly. Hello. Hello, Mick, Bev, and Vicky. Hello, and Charlotte. Hello. Good evening. Just gonna work on a few things here. Hello, June. Lovely surprise. Why, thank you so much. Texas. She's a Texas girl. Hello, Amy. Hello, Linda Denton. Hello. Yeah, these are, it's actually a project. I was contacted. I've done some mending and fixing for her before and altered a bridesmaid's dress and a baby onesie so it can zip her up. Yeah, we had lots of fun stuff here. Hold on, one moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My space.
Your space.
I get to help today.
You do get to help today. Avoiding finishing your gating. So she contacted me and she was overwhelmed. She was trying to do a fundraiser with the elderly folks home here in Hillsburg. And she put a post out to Facebook, and these are masks that she designed, and they're got a filter pocket in it. So last night, the Pop and I didn't have to build the whole thing. So we just had to do just like one little step of it. So tonight we actually have 2 steps that we have to do. Not have to do, but we're going to do. And we're going to just kind of plug away at this. I did notice on this bag here, white thread if possible, please. So I don't have white, but I have gray, and I've already got it loaded with the bobbin ready to rock and roll when we get there. So, but yeah, Pop's hanging out with me today. Watch all the time, but usually hang back and just watch. But well, thank you, Gwen. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you said something.
Actual size. I like my smaller size, personally.
Where's the, where? See, I missed so much chat. Where's the act? Oh, there we go. Kathleen chat. Okay, yeah. There we go. All right, see, there's a lot going on. Hello, Claudette. Hello, Lindsay. What's going on, everybody? Connie, Karen, Kim. So yeah, so what we're gonna do tonight is they've come all, yeah, he's come prepared, because we did notice last night some of the ones that had the straight seam or the straight stitch down it without leaving the pocket. The stop and the go was quite messy on a few spots, so I said, you know, let's tidy it up a little bit. So we did. Yep. You got bounced out. Oh no, that's not good. No, tomorrow's Friday, Nadine.
Surprise.
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, yes.
There will be a video tomorrow.
Yeah, there'll be a video tomorrow. Did they already mark which side they wanted closed? Oh, I guess they did. Oh, okay. I thought they hadn't done that yet. Oh, all right. Yeah, right. Okay, all right.
Easier to pin it down.
Well, true. You know, I wasn't quite sure. So these are new. Got 2 new colors to deal with. So yeah, these are going as a fundraiser. So I'm just helping them out. Anyway, she got overwhelmed. So she's like, Laurelyn, can you help me? And I'm like, I can help a couple hours. And then I said to Pop, what are you doing? And he's like, I was just going to go read. And I said, well, do you want to help me for a little bit? And this was last night. So he sat beside me for 2 hours and we watched some show and chatted and puttered away at these. So see what happens when you don't work? You don't know what day it is. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
You always know what day it is. It's always today.
It's today, yeah. It's a day that ends in Y. Hello, Zella. Happy you're here. Sophie's doing seeing if there was anything left over for cleanup after dinner. I barbecued us up some burgers. And they were really good. Cheeseburgers too, weren't they? Yep. They were tasty. I did notice last night with my just going around the project, I went and got my knee lift and brought it out to be able to use tonight, because it was a lot of lifting the foot, trying to shift the fabric around, because this is a very tiny, tiny little throat to work in. And I'm trying to do it this way. Like, you know, you'll see when we flip the camera over.
Yeah.
And I got my little bucket to catch all my pins. And Pop's got his seam ripper and, as usually, giggling. Okay, dokie. Yeah, he's gonna help out, keep us spin. Oh, and Sophie's heading to her chair. Well, we didn't get her camera going, did we? Did we?
I don't know. Did we?
Did we?
Does it work? Push the button. I guess we'll have to wait a couple seconds. I'm used to seeing it instantly.
Yeah, see, it's harder on this side, isn't it? Oh, there she is. There's the Sophie cam. Then we're all together. 1, 2, 3. All 3 Fulfords in a row. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen, yeah, I appreciate that. You know, she needed the help. She was desperate, so I'm like, bring her on over. And then when I said I'm happy to help with some more, so she says, well, they're not done as the ones before. They have to have the other stitch down. I'm like, no problem. No problem.
So how many total of these did you?
You and I did 62 yesterday, and then I did 33 this morning. So that was, or 35 or 36 this morning, because it ended up being like 98. So that was 98 so far. That was yesterday, and that took us well 3 hours and I don't know, 10 minutes, you know, to get into the swing of things.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hi Sophie. Hi Sophie. She's a good puppers. Yeah. She's feeling much better, that's for sure. All right, but I did find using my zipper foot was a lot easier to get this sewing all the way around in that tight little seam, because I'm dealing with pins that are in the way too. So, and they've got this all pressed and pleated and everything else, and I don't want to mess that up. So, and then that's what these little tails here, that's what I was just passing off to Pop to deal with. So, but I want to finish it, right? I want to get it to the point where it's finished, he's trimming, and then it's going off to the side. So I need to figure out how to get in here, because that seems smaller than the ones I was doing this morning and yesterday, but that's okay. As I said, take a little time, because it's got all these little pleats in here, and each little pleat is pinned, but it's pinned on the outside, not the inside, which you would normally do if you were a sewer. And I appreciate all their little handy dandiness. And I'm trying my best to make it as efficient as possible. So yeah, it was easier to come in with the zipper foot. Oh, he's got over 50 of us. I got 61. 61, very nice. Thanks, peoples. Thanks for hanging out. All right, one more thing, and then we're ready to go. So on these masks, what she wants is to be folded in half. You can see right here. You can see on that camera. Good, 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 good. And then we're just going to kind of do a little triangle. Well, it's going to look like a triangle or a half a triangle, but it actually pinches it to the point where it kind of tucks it in, like the ones you saw on the thumbnail, whatever, the thumb thingy.
The thumbnail.
The thumb thing. Because those are ones I took just before they all went away. There we go. Okay, see? And then Pop's going to trim up all those little threads. And then that's the pocket where they put the filter in. And then they're going to put elastic on either side, and then that's going to hold it against the face. Hopefully you guys can see all that. There you go. Okay. One. Dun, dun, dun. Next. And it is a bit thick. I can see why some people were having maybe needle issues at first doing all these layers. That's for sure. This was the first time I've actually worked with this type. I've done the other type where it kind of cups your face. So, oops. Don't put the pins in my own pin cushion. That was so tempting to all yesterday and this morning. It's like, take the pin out. Nope, nope, put it in there. In fact, I still have some of theirs in here that I've made mistakes on and sticking it in there. I trained myself well enough. Needed more shock therapy. Don't put it in your own pin cushion. Oops. Okay, now lift the foot up. Hopefully I'm not getting in the way of the camera there. The pleat had come untucked, so I needed to go tuck it back in. I'm trying to get a couple of stitches on the fold of the pleat before I end up trying to take the pin out, but sometimes it just doesn't line up that way, and I just got to do the best I can.
Hi, Joyce.
What's going on? Hello, Joyce. Hello, Janine. Hello, Lori, and Sarah. What's going on? Happy to see everybody. It is a beautiful Thursday evening. It was chill enough today. I don't even think the air conditioner kicked in. If it did, I don't really remember. But that was nice because it was smoking hot at the beginning of this week. Windy though. Oh, windy, very windy this morning, wasn't it? Yeah, very windy this morning.
In for another storm tonight.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I was like, we'll check after the stream to see if the garden needs watering. I don't think so. Because I think I got a pretty good drenching yesterday. And this morning. Didn't it rain this morning? Yes, it did. It did rain this morning. Hello from Florida, says Joyce. Wind, rain, and thunder. Ooh, yeah, we had some of that last night. The whole sky was lit up. In fact, I opened up the curtains to watch it, and then the neighbor's outside light came on, and I was so irritated. It's like, oh, you're ruining my lightning. Turn your outside light on. Yeah, well. Now that we have somebody living in there, it's a little bit adjusting to us because we've had nobody, well, not nobody, but there was no outside light with the other people there. So this is something we now have to deal with because it shines completely on our kitchen, our bedroom window, and on our back deck, and so it's like, okay, one more thing to get used to now. It's the change is good, right? Happens so often, it must be good.
Hello, Kathy from Australia.
Hello. Well, good morning to you. Are we sharing your cup of coffee today? You hanging out? Yeah, some of these masks are small. Some of them are bigger. I'm just doing them the way they are pinned. I don't want it. They knew what they were doing when they pinned it, so I don't want to. You know what I mean, jelly beans. So I don't want to wreck their plan. Actually, can that come up? It's like somebody's puttering around. Putter.
Here you're gonna have frost.
Oh no, not frost.
So the only difference is the pleat at the bottom.
So the only. Well, I don't. It kind of. They want it to be the 4, and the way it was having to sit, it needed to be on the 4th one. That's what she gave me the sample. I probably should have kept. Well, not that it really matters, but I'm following her instructions, and then just taking it in right there. So first off was find the side that they wanted sewn flat, and it's this side. Okay. And of course, locking the stitches. These are really, really tight pleats on this side, but they seem to be okay on the other. And then roundabout. And see, I'm like, okay, I don't know whose throat of the machine is that tiny, but none that I know of. Like, seriously. Like, in here, this little section right here where you'd, like, maybe slip some of these out. Most of my machines do that. This is the only one that doesn't. So, you know, like, there's I'm like, I have none that are small enough to fit this, so I'm just gonna have to figure out how to do it this way, right? So, which is kind of tuck it and roll around like a little sausage, pleated sausage.
Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat. What's going on?
That's a good question, Denise.
What was the question?
I'm wondering where on the mask is the elastic going to be attached?
See, and I asked them, and they said they were attaching it, and they got a plan. I'm just helping with this step. I don't want to step on anybody's toes or anything else like that.
Would Little Boy Blue have been better?
No, I did check. Like, he's over there.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, he's not at all any thinner. Nope. No, none.
They're all pretty much a standard size.
Yeah. None would have done what I needed it to do.
That's good. We were just live. We've only been live for about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Just got here. Pretty much. You're not late for your spontaneous guild meeting. Who brought snacks?
Not me.
No, not you. No snacks. Oh. No, I checked. There we go. Thanks, honey.
Check what?
A boy. I just saw what Nadine said. Sorry, I thought you were asking. I have to associate one and that they're different.
Okay, I will change how I ask questions.
Okay. All right.
I will add your name.
Oh, okay. Thank
So
you.
you know.
I appreciate that.
It's not me asking silly questions. It's somebody else asking silly questions.
No silly questions. No silly questions at all. All good questions.
Yeah, so we thought we'd just hang out and
Work on this and chat with you
work on this
guys.
and chat with you guys. Don't be shy.
So I said to Pop last night, I go, well, they have like a lot. I don't know how many they need done. I said, but they had an order for they got overwhelmed by 800 orders.
Yeah, so they're doing 800 of these.
So, and I said, and if you want, we can maybe do a stream tomorrow night and work on some more. He's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, cool. So we confirmed first thing this morning that it would be okay, and I could finish the ones I had here and get more. So we had something to live stream with and help them out.
Becky asks, what is the organization you are helping?
It's called Memories Fundraising, and that Memories Fundraiser, and that's for a local senior citizens home, like right here in Hillsburg. It's only about 3 blocks away, I guess. And they're she didn't say what they were exactly. I know they're raising like a certain amount of money from the masks are going towards them. So the Memories Foundation fundraising.
Kev, we're not actually using a pattern that we created or
No,
anything.
we're just helping.
It's something that they created specifically for this.
Yep.
And we're just sort of helping them. How are people going to wear them? Asked Janine.
That they said they've got a plan to add the elastic, so I'm just
going to put elastic on them. It'll go over the face and then over the ear, I would assume.
yeah, just like normal tuck in the face. So I asked that too. They said they had a plan. I'm like, okay. Like I said, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. They got a plan, they got a mission, and they're happy, and they're being successful with 800 cells, or potential. So they're clearly doing something right.
It's definitely a unique pattern. I haven't seen anything like this, and I've looked at different masks.
Yeah.
For my team at work.
And then I ended up making some.
Yeah, I think we prefer a different mask style. One that sort of covers the bridge of the nose and all the way down.
Don't throw over the pins, whether they're yours or not yours. Can you guys hear Pop okay? I told him he should wear the microphone.
Or I could go get my own microphone.
You could. Oh yeah, they needed a Joyce. So you know when your community asks you and they're not necessarily desperate, but you know, they needed help. And if the fundraiser, and she said, what was the message last night? This fundraiser wouldn't have happened without me. And I was like, aw, well, now you can feel better about it, you know, doing the right thing, taking some time and trying to do the right thing.
So, do you have our pattern somewhere?
Do you have your? Actually, it's, hold on. What did I do with it? Well, see, I had, hold on, did I?
Do we have one of the masks?
Oh, it is actually from a place. It's called eatpraycreate.com face mask.
Yeah, eatpraycreate.com.
Here. That's the one I use. Those are the ones I made for my sister, the ones we made for us. Because now, as of tomorrow, wherever we go in any public building, we have to wear a mask. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's mandatory. You have to. There's no...
Or a $5,000 fine.
Yeah, here. So there we go. It says eatpraycreate.com. Okay, super easy pattern. Very easy. And what you do is I cut 2 for the outside, and then like, so you got the one that covers the face, obviously right there, and then 2 more layers. So there's 3 layers altogether.
So these are like surgical masks, Pat. They would have. Here, I'm gonna go with the main camera again.
Yeah, go. Yeah. No worries. They want to see you anyways.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
So these masks are like surgical masks. They'll have elastic on either side, and it will come up and around the ear so that it stays on the face. Do you have one of our one that
Yeah.
design that we're
Yeah,
using?
I got one that ties. Yeah, it's by the... Do you want me to show it? Is that it?
Yeah,
Or-
I think so.
All right, well, let me just finish this then. I'll go grab it. Okay.
And then I'll go grab my microphone.
Go grab a microphone. Boom, boom, boom. Go grab a microphone. See, I told you. It's like the selfie cam. Everybody wants the selfie cam too. They'd rather have this main setup here where they can see Sophie and Pop and I all at once. I don't want to hog the camera. You kidding? That thing adds 10 pounds. You got number?
Turn on both.
No, I did not. But I could when I go over to the other side. I could do it. I could do it for you. I could do it. I could do it for you. And I keep lifting the... I haven't used my knee thingy yet. I'm going to have to get used to that for Pete's sakes. I was trying to save my arm and my hand here. Hold on. Oh, didn't shift the camera over. Whoa. Turned on Pop's microphone. What did I do with... Oh, here. Yeah, there's the tie ones. And I made them the same with elastic as well. Here, I'll show you up to this camera. Oh, hold on, I'll get this right. Okay, like that. And then we got layers of white. What?
Did you turn it on?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. It's on here.
Can you please spell your pattern?
Eat, pray, love. I could type it in the keyboard. Are you? But it's not our... I mean, it's just one we're using. It's not our pattern.
Welcome, Joellen.
Hello. Love watching y'all. New to the group. Want to hit the
Looks-
changeover? You're good. They don't want to see the machine and we're not there. There you go.
I get the big furry piece on mine. The wind stopped.
The wind.
So full of hot air. Can everybody hear me better now? I hope.
Demonstrate that one. I'll demonstrate this one. And then just with...
Yeah, so this is a better one. Or, in my opinion, it's better because you got the whole face covered. So, yay!
It is the new way of life.
What state are we in? We're in Canada and we're in Ontario, so we're in a province.
We're in a crazy state. Well, thank you, Joellen. Appreciate that. I made the Olsen mask that our hospital put out as what they wanted for donation and us to wear. They have a pocket for the filter and elastic around ears, pipe cleaners over the nose. Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Hello. Darn, didn't know you were on. Soon bedtime for girl. I make them cracking sound, Newfoundland. Make them crackling sound?
Well, you're welcome for the demo. At least I can do something. I will be your demo person today.
Please keep your arm inside the vehicle at all times. Safety third.
I make them crackling sound, Beverly?
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. Is Pop making a crackling sound? Is that it? Oh, I'm sorry.
It might be my mic.
It's really sensitive near this
And
whole
it's
zone.
also dead.
Oh, batteries?
It's going to be batteries.
Okay, we'll pop them out and I'll grab the other ones. I do too, Gwen.
Yeah,
I do too.
This is our bad mic.
Yeah, that's one we used for like 2 years. I kept dropping. Yeah. It'd slip off the back of my pants. I can't help it. I slip my pants sometimes.
We're not crazy. That's true. We just like to pretend.
I don't think they could have hurt you, honey. You had no power.
I know. I'm talking to myself.
You're talking to yourself. Pop's losing it.
That's why I said we're not crazy.
We're a little cuckoo. I know, me too. That's what I told him. And he was even fighting with me on the camera placement. I'm like, no.
See if this is any better. Just the batteries might have been dying. I have to be very, very still. Did we make any for you, Tina? I don't think that was in the scope of this project.
We're helping out a local fundraiser. It's called Memories Fundraising.
You should make some masks out of some really cool fabrics. That's, if you're gonna do this, just plain black and white is boring.
Well, that's why all of ours are all colorful, right?
Yeah.
And I've got 12 cut more right here.
Turned on.
Oh, maybe. No, you're muted.
I'm muted. I dislike this mic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I cut 13 more lovely pieces out of like one of those Northcott beautiful panels. So
this should work better, I think. Let me know if it gets all crackly. Yeah, this is dying.
Oh wow! Ooh, okay. Yeah, sorry. No crackling and fuzzing. Static. Yikes.
Unfortunately,
sorry.
this mic is dead.
I broke it. I broke it. It's not really surprising, actually. I'm surprised it actually lasted as long as it did.
I'll just have to talk louder. we'll have to buy a new mic. Okay. And they don't make these mics anymore.
No, so it means a whole new set.
So a whole new system.
Nope, nope. It'll be sign language streams. All you get to do is read closed captions. That's you don't get to hear it. Practice your reading skills, people.
We're gonna have text to talk or talk to text.
Yeah. I have to be slow. I don't think it can keep up with me. Not when they get excited. Only when it's moved. Yeah, that was the way it was. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Rowena lost her brother today.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rowena. You have to think he's in a good place now, not in pain. Living his best life that he had on earth, right? That's how I have to think about it, you know. It's too tough.
Janine, we are a quilt channel that we started a quilt guild, an online quilt guild. So, and there you go. It just popped up on the chat there, so you can go there and sign up.
Back in there.
Finish this one.
Yes, big hugs to you. It's tough. It really is. Especially if you had a good relationship with them, you know, that's, especially if you had a good relationship with your siblings. You wanted to spend time with them and share your life together and stuff, right? So.
I hope it was a good nap, Vanessa.
Got some nappies. Little nappy new. Well, glad you're here too. We're working on a fundraiser project. We're helping a local group. Get caught up. We got a little overwhelmed with their fundraiser spiel on Facebook, and now need a little extra help. It was lovely. Well, I'm happy it was lovely. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out with us after your nap.
Yeah, we planned it so that you would be off your nap just as,
Refreshed and ready to chat.
Exactly. So lots of chat expected.
We have one of our strawberry plants has actually turned red. Our little strawberry.
Well, the strawberries have turned red.
Yeah, the strawberries. Well, only one so far.
The rest of the plant's still green.
It is still green, but I was so excited to see that red.
Love your long arm Wednesday on Wednesday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Appreciate that. The goose.
Are you comfortable?
Give her some pets. And then the llamas. The llamas were super cute. That was a fun project to work on. That was one of Marg's quilts. She loves that stitch out. She loves that feather and swirl stitch out. She likes it on everything. She had a quilt for herself one time, and she'd already been to me like 3 or 4 times before, and she said, okay, I want you to pick something for this project. I'm like, okay, all right. So I put paisley on it. I'm like, I'm not putting feathers and swirls on it. I put feathers and swirls
Was
on
it
it.
a feathered paisley though?
Yeah, it was a feathered paisley. So she was so in love. I love it. My husband loves it. It's but everything else we put on afterwards has been the feather swirl. Oh,
Kim,
okay.
this pattern was developed by the people who are running the fundraiser, so it's not something you guys can get as far as I'm aware.
No, not that I know of. It's oh, hello. Did I forget a pin? Nope, just really thick. Okay.
No, you can't do that.
Emergency stop. Yeah, it said no. And then I listened.
I don't know where we get our energy sometimes either, Vanessa. I think we're borrowing it from everybody else. Hello, Mr. Josie.
Hello, what's going on?
How's things going, Nandon?
Oh, is it Nandon?
That's Mr. Nandon.
I was hoping you were streaming some cooking show the other day. I got all excited. That was last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was last night.
Yeah. I was like, what's he doing? Is he streaming cooking?
So, Mr. Josie there has his channel, and he does a lot of travel videos.
Yes,
not
he
as
does.
many as I'd like to see out of him, but
as of late.
so much. He's one of my my good co-workers.
Yeah, everybody give a nice warm welcome to the channel. Nice to see you, bud. Haven't seen you since Christmas party. Oh, good times. Learned about streaming from Pop. Yeah, I heard your conversation last night.
And today.
And today, well, I didn't hear today. I was busy. I was all over the place today.
We're talking about it. He's going to be streaming some very interesting content over the next couple of days.
Oh yeah?
I hope.
What's going on?
I believe it's a religious festival, isn't it?
Oh.
So.
How lovely.
He's helping out I think he's going to help out the other group.
Very nice.
Streams up and going. So.
Can't wait to watch them. And then maybe you can.
So when are you sending the key lime pies up?
Whoa! Key lime? Yeah.
Key lime pies. Yeah.
Sure.
She made 2 of them today.
What? You're so generous. Yeah, we got room. We got room right there on the counter. I'll make room actually. Just push everything aside. High heat. Oh. How are you? I know it's either fire season or whatever going on there, but hopefully it's not too bad. Munchkin was talking about it the other day, actually, because he's got a couple of buddies that are in California that he plays games with.
One of them's a firefighter.
Yes, and one is, yeah, exactly, he is a firefighter. He's an emergency man.
Bye, Jeanette.
Oh.
Or Janine.
Janine, there we go. I've got to go. Thank you for hanging out. Hello, Mavis. What's going on? No, I was happy. We got strawberries going on. Our peas are getting big. Our tomatoes are getting big. It's amazing how some, even though they're from the same little plot, when we bought the tomatoes that were a little bit bigger, the plants are so different from one little peg to the next. So it's like the survival of obviously the fittest. That's the way it is in every life, but it's interesting to see it take place in the plants. And we've tried to, give them all that they need. We need to give them some Miracle Grow. I couldn't find my sprayer though. We had a sprayer from at least 2 or 3 years ago. I was thinking about that.
Munchkin is good.
Yeah. Did he say what he was doing downstairs, or what he was going to be doing, or?
Nope.
No? Okay.
But you should call him and tell him he has to come work.
What's he going to do?
I don't know. sing and dance.
That's really what we've done so far?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Look at us go. Look at us go, Cotton Joe. We are working on, Mavis, we are working on, want to hold it up to the other camera there for my second? I can just show, so I can show people what's going on. These, my dear.
There you go. I push the button. It says it changed over.
Until I see it, I don't believe it. I'm telling you, I've been misled before.
It's there, you just need to raise it.
I was just going to put it here where you can actually see all the stuff. So these are coming to me pre-pinned. They're pinned solid on one side with pleats, and then the other side is open. So last night, Pop and I worked on 62 or 63 of them that needed this one section just sewn, keeping those pleats all the way down. And then we were taking, with the pleats going down in this way, we were taking it in half and putting a little pleat here, so it ended up being like a mask like that. So this pocket here is for the filter to come in and out, and then they're going to add elastic. So I'm just pretty much helping a charity, a fundraiser get caught up because they got a little overwhelmed when they put the ad out for their fundraising, and they've been losing a lot of sleep and getting all worried about it. So, and I've done some work for her before. I've bridesmaid dressed and baby stuff and curtains and cushions and all sorts of things. So she said, you know, Laura Lynn, could you help me? And I said, I'll do my best. So, and then I wrangled Pop into it. And now he's waiting. It's all right. I'm trying to explain, just in case any of the 70 people didn't know. So we're helping. It's called Memories Fundraiser.
No, we're not. We're not angels.
No.
We're just people trying to help.
Yep.
Whenever it's possible.
Yep. Doing what we can. Doing what we can where we can. And you help out your community, it helps you out in return, because by, you know, also there, it'll get word of mouth that, you know, we sew, or we do this, or we do that, or what have you. So, yeah, this is their own design that they've come up with. I am just helping, Pop and I are just helping with the sewing part. So, and he's clipping threads and tidying them all up and making them all look good. We want to, you know, clip those, we want to represent. We want to, they're just face masks, but even just doing face masks, you want to be able to represent the best you can, right? So they got a plan for the elastics, and they got a plan for the filters. Okay, so I've sewn the one side solid. Now I take this side here, and they said they wanted it open up to the one side the whole time, so I can't flip and flop. And then pinching it in the center, and then this is where I'm just going to kind of come in just underneath that third pleat, and kind of come in right down like on a triangle. Okay.
From what we understand, the pinch is actually to go under the chin, not over the nose.
Yeah, no, it's under the yeah. I was quite surprised by that, Nadine.
It'd be that way, but
Yeah,
it's actually this way.
Yeah, it was under the chin. I thought so too. So that's why when we laid it out for the thumbnail, it was the right way. Or the way that they wanted them anyways. So. And of course doing a little back stitch, making sure things are nice and secure.
You're welcome, Becky.
Get an extra stream. Oh, 110 last week. Yeah, it was smoking hot at the beginning of last week too, and the beginning of this one. And then we had some thunderstorms, which was nice.
Enjoy your dinner, Connie.
Oh, what we having?
I don't know what we're having. She didn't say.
What, Connie? You gotta share, girl.
She has to get dinner cooked.
No.
So we're not having anything yet.
We've already had ours, but we'll take leftovers.
I'm still on the key lime pie.
I knew you like lemon meringue. I didn't realize you like key lime too.
Yes, I like key lime.
Really?
Yeah.
How come I don't know this? Why does it take streams to find out all the secrets?
Well, you know, we've got to keep the mystery. It's only been 25 years.
Married, yes, 28 together.
Yeah.
What the heck? What the what?
I think if they go on the outside, if they attach on the outside, it'll pull the seam in, or the seal closed.
Yep. Yep.
So for the filters, I don't know where they're finding filter fabric at this point.
I don't either.
What other women? I was talking about key lime pie.
He doesn't got time. Are you kidding? I keep him busy.
That's how I keep all my energy up, is just having 2 would kill me.
When you do for others, it comes back twofold. Oh, that's nice to think there, Linda. I hope so. I would hope so. The pile is dwindling. They didn't give me as many as they did yesterday, though, because they gave me like just shy of 100. I think it was 98. So we'll have to count this. And then I don't know if they're cutting more or sewing more or whatever, but I thought it kind of was a bit of a rush thing. That's why I kind of put a few things off my schedule to work on this.
Interesting idea, Kathleen. Old t-shirts, paper towels, anything for removable and washable. That's what they're using for filters.
Okay.
That's not really filter fabric, though.
No.
Or filters. That's not a bad idea, Joyce. My rule is just don't go anywhere. You don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah, I was just saying at the beginning of the stream, they are, as of tomorrow, they are mandatory whenever you go into a public place. So, public building? It's a public building, right? In our area, yeah, sorry, in our area. And I can see that being the new normal for a while. So, unfortunately, until we get more of a handle on this virus. I say we like I actually know what I'm doing. Or could do anything. All I can do is what I can do. And that's wear my mask and wash my hands. And I'm not a spring chick, nor are my girls. How do you think they'd know mom? What's pie for beating a cake? Mom's pie. Yeah, my mom was a pie person too. She liked the fruit flan. Fruit flan or cinnamon rolls. Was not a cake person. I mean, she didn't mind it. But of course, you find this stuff out after, you know, you make her a nice big cake for a birthday present or a birthday gift, and then she tells you, "Oh, I don't really like cake." Like, oh,
That's fine. We'll eat it.
I'm taking it back now. It's now my cake.
Thank you for having a birthday. We'll have the cake.
Yeah.
Especially if it's chocolate cake.
Well, I remember the year I made Victoria my chocolate cake. It was one of the years we lived here, so it was probably 2005 or 2006. And no, school's not back in yet, Linda. Not until September at this point, right? So I made her. I said to my sister, "Don't worry, I'll make Victoria's birthday cake and you know, because she was busy with work and stuff like that." So I made her my chocolate cake, and then lo and behold, this kid says to me before she blows out the candle, and I go to, you know, we're like prepping the plates and knives and forks and stuff. She goes, "Auntie, I like ice cream cake. I don't like regular cake." So I'm like mortified, thinking I've just ruined this kid's birthday, you know, going, "Oh, I didn't make her the, like, I should have asked her something, right?" You know, so no, I just made her my chocolate cake and figured, you know, that was that. But lo and behold, she said she changed. That was the only regular cake she would ever have as a birthday cake. She absolutely loved it. But, but she was always an ice cream cake kid, apparently. I missed all that, you know. Only liked ice cream cake. That's what she wanted for her birthday.
I'm not so sure about the off-gassing from polypropylene, though.
Oh.
Lisa. Thanks for subscribing, Clemmy.
Yeah, thank you very much, Clemmy. Welcome to the club. Oh, she makes a mean chocolate cake. Oh no.
I don't know. Maybe Kathleen and Marlene need to get together and
Have a bake off.
do a cake off.
A cake off. There we go. You up for it, girl?
And I'm the judge.
Oh, what the sacrifices you have made for this competition.
I'm the one that suggested it. It's my idea. I'm the idea guy, not the do guy.
Aw, thank you, Mavis. Thank you, Mavis. Just turn on the main camera for a while. I'm sick and tired looking at my back of my head.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. There we go. See the man in action. We're almost there. We're getting close. Getting close to the finish.
So do you have more of these to do after?
No, this is, well, just this and then that pile right there. But I could do that in the morning, so it's not a big deal.
Do it whenever you want to do it.
I'm just saying, if you're getting a little tuckered, we could just finish the stack here.
Oh, apparently she's down.
Uh-oh, who's down? Oh, yeah, all right, bring it on. Bring it on, chocolate mama. I'll be my chocolate mama. Be the best chocolate cake around. That'd be so fun if we could actually do that, you know, and
That's
then
good,
share it.
I'm sorry that you're hurting,
Uh-oh.
and I hope they figure out what's up.
Oh, no. Oh, hip problems. Oh, ouchie, ouchie. You have your mask ready? Oh yeah, you have to.
We have a bunch of masks.
We keep making them. I don't know.
Well, that's an interesting idea, Tracy's quilts. Tracy quilts, knits, socks, everything. Tracy does everything. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, I noticed that.
So if they scale their recipes and send them to you, you make them, I test them.
Oh, I see the method to the madness here.
See, the challenge with this whole idea is I still have to live here. And if I vote against the chocolate cake, I will die.
Yeah, maybe just maimed a little bit. I'd get over it. I'd get over it if there was a better one out there. If.
Especially sleeps.
That's been elusive to both Pop and I lately. I don't know why.
Hi, Lena.
Hello, Lena. What's going on? Beautiful sunny evening here. It's what is it? 7 something. I can't see the rest of the clock time.
It is 7:23.
Oh, geez, we're making really good time.
Time flies when you have fun.
Pretty much. It's been fun with you.
That's good to know, Becky. If I just all of a sudden disappear from all of the streams, you might want to check on me. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
I'll say, I don't know who you're talking about. What Pop?
All the videos disappear.
Yeah, name changes. I'm teasing. Could not have done it without you. I wouldn't want to do it without you.
Rice and corn pudding.
Rice and corn pudding. What?
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Ever add some instant coffee to your chocolate cake? Oh my gosh. I heard it does. I mean, we're not coffee fans though, you know. I guess you'd have to like coffee. And I have added it and we could taste the coffee and we didn't like it. It's like, nope, nope, nope. We can taste the coffee. And I even just put, I think it was like less than what they said to put in, just because.
What's the Erin POI? I think you'll need to be more specific, Becky, as to what your question is, because I don't know what you are referencing as far as POI. POI to me means point of interest. Oh, the police number. I don't know, actually. I've never had to dial them directly.
I have them on speed dial on my phone. Only because I deal with them, being a crossing guard.
Yeah. Yeah, aside from 911, they won't be happy if you call 911 in your local town and try and tell them that there's somebody in Ontario that's having problems.
Yeah, no thanks. We don't need that drama. Oh.
Interesting. Her girlfriend from the Philippines makes it. The rice and corn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We'll try a recipe. I'm gonna have to go search now. Rice and corn. You don't taste it? Or maybe I added too, or maybe I misread the, Are you a coffee drinker, though, Kathleen? Are you a coffee drinker?
Because that's the key. We
Yeah,
don't drink coffee.
We don't drink coffee. We could smell it and taste it a mile away.
Yeah, in fact, that's the only ever chocolate cake that didn't get eaten by us.
Nope, I ended up giving it away to my sister. I think my niece, I think if I remember correctly, it was Brooke and Mackenzie really liked it, but they were younger, so they were bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, we don't generally like to taste the coffee, so taste the smell, all of it.
I send you a recipe. Well, thank you, Lena. I appreciate that. I'd love to try it.
Yeah, if you're gonna send us a recipe, post it onto the website so that everybody can share it.
Yeah, and everybody can make the corn and rice pudding. I like rice pudding. Never had rice pudding until I met Pop's grandma. Pop's mom's mom.
And no, I don't like rice pudding.
Yeah, it was funny though. Jeez, every time we came up here,
She'd make me rice pudding.
His grandma would make rice pudding and go, oh, well, she would say Pop, but she'd go, oh, Kent, it's your favorite. I know you love it, but I made rice pudding for dessert. And he'd look over me and shake his head, and I'd be like, what's going on? This is some good stuff, man. He's like, it's not my favorite. It's my mom's favorite. Why? I don't like it. But, Munchkin and I would eat it. I'd be looking for extras. It was some good stuff. And I tried to duplicate it once, I think, and there was not a chance at all because I didn't have the recipe, nor did I have the container. It was her rice pudding container that she made it in all the time. So I think when it comes to some recipes, it really it does depend on the container. I think we were discovering that with the mac and cheese, didn't we, honey?
The right type of container. Anyway.
Right type of, baking dish.
So you're telling us not to go to Baton Rouge? Because we don't like the smell of coffee?
Oh. Well, I guess they grow coffee down there, don't they? Or is there a big coffee company? Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's how my mother liked it as well, Joellen. She liked the raisins and butter.
It's good. It's good stuff. He's nearby, correct? Yeah, he is. Mr. Josh, he is nearby. He's probably like, what have I been just voluntold for? What? You hate coffee as well? I always wished I could like it. I tried when I was younger, just because I'd always pass by a Starbucks and everybody else was there, and I figured, hey, all these people were buzzing off of something, so maybe I could get buzzy too. So.
Because she really needed that.
Yeah.
Good night, Beverly. Have a good sleep.
Oh, sleep well, my dear. Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. Nothing worse than hip pain. Well, hip pain, back pain, head pain, any kind of pain. Old MacDonald had an ache. E-I-E-I-O. Over here, over there.
Okay.
It's sing-along time. Vanilla drinks, no caffeine. Oh yeah. We just actually got a memo on, I don't know, from somewhere. They're gonna pretty much close all the Starbucks up here in Canada. There's like 200 stores. They're gonna do that before 2022. Like, oh.
Which is surprising.
Yeah, because doesn't your sister love the iced tea there? Green tea? Green tea. That's what it is.
Not just my sister, but there's many people who prefer Starbucks over Tim Hortons.
Yeah, or...
Coffee time.
Yeah.
Pile is almost gone. Well, see, there's this pile too, so...
That, we're supposed to change thread color though, and I have different thread color here ready to go. It is dwindling. It is. We're working it. Yeah, well, I was quite surprised. We got like the 62, 63 done last night in about 2 hours. So I was quite proud of our accomplishments since we were working as a team, and I didn't feel like I was doing it by myself. And Bob was keeping me company. And ow! Don't do that. It hurts.
Have a good night, Dina or Nadine.
Nadine, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you soon. Expensive to me?
It's expensive to everybody.
Yeah, I haven't had it in ages. Like, gosh, it would have been probably 2-3 years ago. It would have been in Calgary too when we would have grabbed something for your sister, you know, like probably grabbed a lemonade or something, probably $5 for lemonade. Like I could buy a bag of lemons and a bottle of water and make my own lemonade.
Call that old school.
Call that old school? Colored ink pencils for a dyer. I haven't fudged. Lost the blue pen. Searching.
So what happened today with your thing for your finger? What happened with putting it down?
Oh,
There's a
my
story
thimble?
behind that, right?
Is there?
Like exactly like that.
The mom was of the lady who's doing all the masks here came to pick up the other set and drop off the new set, and I had my little pink thimble on my finger working at something at the time. It was the golf bag. Yeah, I was putting a new zipper in the golf bag. That was fun. Not. I don't want to do that again.
So send all your golf bags here.
No. And I had it on my finger, and then I was like, when I went to come, I think it was when you were grabbing the pins, the container for the pins, the old pins. I put it on my table, and then I covered it with the bag that I just got to do the masks. And then I'm looking around, going, okay, all right, nobody move. What happened to my pink thimble? I just had it. I need to finish this project, and I can't without it.
Yeah, it was literally on your finger before. Like 5 minutes before that.
Nobody move. What happened to it?
But we found it.
Yes, we did. Had to do a little looky-looing, but we found it. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Tina. Or did you mean Pop? Because that is true, too. Uh-oh. Sophie snored away.
$100 for a leather thimble.
Wow. That's a lot.
Lena says that's like me putting my phone in the fridge.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I've done that. I put the phone in the fridge. Because I put it on top of something and then went to go, it was on the counter, take it from the counter, put it in the fridge, and then you're like, where's my phone? Trace your steps.
I think the only time we put my phone in the fridge was after I dunked it in the glass of water in the car.
Do you have your phone? Yep, here. Yep. Plopped it right in the glass of water. Just right. Yep. Yeah. And then I'm like, did that just really happen? Since we're driving down the road.
Let's be serious. I always put my phone in the cup holder. So I reached over to put my phone down in the cup holder. It just happened this time to have a glass of water in it. At this time, I'm now extremely pissed off.
Oh, yeah. The start of our adventure. Just the start.
Start of it, yeah.
Oh, funny.
But it lived.
It did.
We got it in a bag of rice. We actually were
stopped. Yeah.
We were actually in the parking lot across the street from the grocery store. So we went in and got a bag of rice.
I grabbed one of the vegetable bags you get to pick up your vegetables. Grabbed a couple of those and some cheap bulk rice, and stuck it in the phone, or stuck the phone in the bag.
Yep.
Right away. It's good thinking. I took the house phone. We used to do that all the time. When they became cordless, they got tucked in all sorts of things. They get tucked in the diaper bag, and then off you go to the library. And then you're taking out your library card, and you're like, "What's the phone's doing in here?" Okay, blame the kid. It clearly had something to do with it. All right, 4 more of these ones.
Oh, so it's more than one.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
It's more than just a leather thimble. I was gonna say you probably want to talk to them about the price on their thimbles.
Are they golden leather?
Yeah, golden thread.
With the phoenix feather of,
Phoenix feather?
A phoenix feather.
What's a phoenix feather?
A mythical creature.
So this will be
that has feathers.
Mythical thimble.
It could be a mythical thimble.
thimble.
Mythical thimble. Totally, could be totally mythical. Mythical and magical. Depends on your speech impediment.
I don't have one. I just can't talk. I can imagine, Susie. That's a challenging text message to write with that. Mavis, I don't think he'd be looking for a new wife. He's already spent enough time trying to train you, right?
All those hours of training.
Exactly. He's not going to go and basically try and retrain somebody else. It's
too much.
over a pair of scissors, and a thimble? I don't think so. He might be annoyed for a few minutes, but it'll all come out in the end. house phone to town one day instead of the cell phone. I wondered why I could not make a call. This is when the cell phones were about the same size as the portable ones.
Connection really sucks.
Apparently Mavis's training hasn't kicked in yet.
Oh.
Well, let him know I feel for him. I'm in the same boat.
Hey, wait a cotton picking minute here. Said what? Sorry.
Keeping you up?
I'm just gonna say we're just gonna finish these two.
Oh, we tired her out.
Yeah, I've been at it since what? Quarter to
4.
8? No, since this morning. Quarter to 8. Yeah, that's when I came out here and started
Oh,
working.
when you started working.
Yeah,
you
I started
been
working
up
on the others.
3:30, 4 o'clock, weren't?
No, I don't, you were up.
I was. I just lose track of time.
No, I wasn't. I think I slept okay. Kathleen feels ya. Oh, excuse me. And then I'll work on this little bag tomorrow. Shouldn't take me too long, maybe half an hour, something like that in the morning. Get them all done, then send her a message. See if she was busy making the other ones tonight, and see if I can help anymore. It's the trees on the, or yeah, the branches on the window. Sounds weird, doesn't it? It's like sometimes a little bit screamy, like something screaming. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, did they give you the air miles? So one time when Mavis went for minor surgery, she only took her health card, but the surgery, when she went into surgery, she was to be admitted. They said, "No, man, this was the air miles card."
Whoops. Yeah, I tried to pay for my groceries at the local store one day with my library card. Grabbed the wrong one out of my phone when I went walking down there.
That's a lot of puppies.
How many
I
puppies?
don't know how people raise puppies.
I don't either.
It's a lot of work. And 7 of them.
Oh, wow. That's 7 babies running around. Oh.
That's okay, Kathleen. Sometimes we just have to take a step back and not do anything. So, have you mentioned anything about future streams, like we talked about, or
No, I didn't say
are you
anything.
going to say anything?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. Gazelle, only cotton. She should only be using cotton for face masks.
Yes. Okay, dish it. Dish it out. Oh, the second time you tried to bite me tonight.
What are we dishing? Key lime pie?
No, we don't have any.
Yeah, we don't have any. Why don't we have any?
'Cause I didn't know it was one of your favorites. After all this time, keeping secrets.
I didn't keep anything secret.
Okay, that's it for tonight.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I tucked.
So I guess I need to go back in the other room. You can do this one.
Okay, thanks. You gonna say bye to the peeps?
Bye to the peeps.
Thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. We appreciate it. Trim this up here. Now, this was a project for Memories Fundraiser, and we're going to help them out a little bit more and get them all caught up so they can sell, and a bit of the proceeds of selling any of these masks are going to make that fundraiser. So we'll tell on Saturday. Once we get some little things more sorted out. Big hugs, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.